Okay, joined by James McCarthy of the Dublin Senior football team. James, looking ahead to the restart of the season this weekend against Meath, obviously in the Alliance League. But before we start about that, we have to speak about Ballymun, Kickham's, and the great success you had here in the Dublin Senior 1 football final 3 weeks ago now at this stage. I know celebrations were obviously muted because of the situation that we're in, but certainly something I'm sure very proud of for the club and for yourself as well.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It was brilliant. It was a brilliant championship to win. It was great enjoyment. You kind of seen us after how happy we all were. So, look, we were absolutely delighted with it. It was great for the two smalls to be out, their family, and how tough year they've had. So, it was just brilliant. And it was a long time since we won it, 8 years, I suppose. And it was just great to kind of scratch that itch again and get the monkey out the back and win it again. You know.
And what does it mean for the club as well to be able to win a title like that?
Yeah, it's huge. Like we have a small club there, but it's a tight club and it's a tight knit club, and it was great. Gave everyone a great lift, I suppose, and you can see the joy of everyone. So it was brilliant. It really was great to win. So we're just very happy with it.
I guess you're straight back into the inter-county setup though straight away after that, I'm sure a few days after the county final win. How are preparations going for the return to games which obviously start this weekend against Meath?
Yeah, no, it's been brilliant going back. Look, the lads were slagging the post going back after the club and stuff, but training's been really good. The lads are in a really good place. I think everyone kind of enjoyed a bit of breakaway with the club, and a lot of guys got a lot of games under the belt playing football and hurling, so lads are in really good shape, and just we were pushing hard the last 2 weeks in training, and obviously kicking off the weekend against Meath, so it's been really good, and we're looking forward to it. You know.
It's about, I think it's 3 weeks to the start of the championship against Westmeath in the Leinster quarter final. Before that you have 2 league games, like I mentioned. It's Meath this weekend and Galway the weekend after. 2 games to get a bit of game time under your belts and to get a bit of maybe match sharpness before the championship kicks off.
Yeah, absolutely, like in 2 competitive games and look, 2 league matches, and they're 2 great games for us to you know, like you said, get match practice, get playing together, you know, work out how we're playing and how we're going to go. And so look, it's a great start for us, and you know, it's good. Like I said, it's good to have 2 competitive games, to challenge matches, to get sharp for the championship coming. You know, so.
2 players who won't be playing this year with Dublin, Darren Daly and Diarmuid Connolly, obviously stepped away over the past few weeks. 2, I know, huge characters and huge influences on the panel over the past number of years. How much will they be missed this year?
Yeah, look, they're going to definitely be missed, and they're 2 great servants to the team, and they're 2 brilliant guys, and 2 great players. You know, really, we look at their impacts they had over the years. Darren come on so many big games for us and marked guys out games and really put his body on the line, and look, Darren will be a class up front, and so you see some of the scores he kicked, and look, they'll be missed, and we'll wish them well, but it's the way it goes. We move on, and it's chances for the guys to stake a claim now and stuff, so look, that's the way it is, and the way that's forward.
I know obviously you're used to playing in front of limited crowds during the club championships, obviously because there was no crowds here for the club championships either. That is obviously going to be the same situation more than likely for the whole championship this year. Obviously conditions are going to be different to a normal championship summer where we might be playing in nice weather conditions. Obviously it's probably going to be different this year as well. Are you looking at those? Are you kind of focusing on those kind of things that might be slightly different this year compared to a normal year in among the lads?
Yeah, look, it is going to be different with no crowds and stuff, and you know, thankfully we've all experience with the club, and it's not that big of a deal. You just get on and you play with it. Like, and look, the weather's obviously going to be different, softer pitches. You know, kind of going to probably have wet evenings. It's definitely kind of different game, but look, at the end of the day, it's still 15 players against 15. It's a game of football. You know, the team that dominates, the positions in midfield and stuff. There's generally the team that wins. It'll be the same thing in winter, the same thing in summer. So we're just focusing on like our game plans and how we're going to play, and look, that should serve us well the next couple of weeks. You know.
And finally, it is Meath this weekend. What sort of challenge can you expect from them? A team you know very well. Obviously, you've played them a lot over the past few years. What sort of challenge can you expect from them?
Yeah, no, they're a tough team. Really hard to play. We played in the Leinster final last year. It was a scrappy game. Very tight for us. After we were only a point up, and we pulled away in the second. But look, it's going to be tough. I know they're relegated from Division 1 this year, but if you watch every game they played, a point, 2 points in, they're so close to winning a lot of them games. It could be completely different. So we're expecting a really tough test here the weekend, and we're looking forward to it. You know, it's good to get going again.